What's good, YouTube? It's your boy SKY Jordan. In today's video, I got 5 rapper tips that changed my life. And that was my first time saying that out loud. So that sounded kind of such, But we're going to move past that, all right? Because I'm tripping now that I think about it. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. The reason why I'm making this video is because I know it's a lot of people out there right now that's struggling with, should they give up? Should they keep going? Should they switch from being a rapper to a producer, or a rapper to an engineer, or trying to be a manager, or just quitting completely? And I don't want you to give up on whatever it is you're trying to do. So maybe something that I say in this video can help you out. One of the first tips that I had to learn was accepting the fact that everyone wasn't gonna like me. All right, me, my music, the way I talk, the way I look, the way I dress, the way I sound, you know what I'm saying, the type of songs I make, the type of beats I make, whatever. Right? I had to get over that, because in the beginning I was trying to be able to make content for everybody. I was like, yo, everybody's gonna fucking love me when I put this content out. Everybody's gonna love me. And that just wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? People fuck with me, right? But then people hate on me, right? Or just hate, or just don't give a fuck about me. And that's cool. I had to learn how to accept that, because it's like, that was just adding extra pressure, because it's like you're trying to become something that you're really not. And then you end up making content or making music that's not really true to you. So who's really winning in the end? Because the people that's hating on you or don't give a fuck about you, they don't give a fuck. And there's nothing you can do to make them give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're constantly trying to make everyone fuck with you, love you, support you, you're doing this shit for the wrong reason. You need to do this shit because you want to do it, because it makes you happy. Because when you're doing shit like that and people see it and they genuinely fuck with you and they feel with that and connect with that, they're gonna support you. And shit like that helped me to understand like how to make better content, how to engage with people, how to make better music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, once I start worrying about everybody and started focusing on the people that fuck with me, the people that really matter, that's when shit starts to get better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're in a place right now where you're trying to figure out how to make everybody fuck with you, stop. You need to worry about the people that fucking with you and see how you can get more of those people that's fucking with you versus the people that's not fucking with you. And the second tip that changed my life was to learn my strengths and my weaknesses, all right? And this is very important for you, for me, and for everybody out there. Like, once we know what we're good at and the shit that we can double down on and just become dominant and just fucking amazing at, we need to do that. We don't need to spend time trying to work on our weaknesses, right? If we have weaknesses that we can improve a little bit, we can improve those. But we don't need to sit there and turn all our attention to shit that we can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have strengths, we have weaknesses. Your strengths are strong for a reason, because it's like you should go and do that. Like, like, it's very, very crazy, because like, I know a lot of people that could be talented battle rappers, but they're trying to force themselves to be melodic auto-tune rappers, and they don't know how to fucking use auto-tune. You know what I'm saying? I know people that are fucking talented at making beats, but they're trying to force themselves to be fucking rappers. I know people that are talented as fuck at engineering, but they're trying to be fucking rappers. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very crazy, because they're trying to prove people wrong. This goes back to the first tip. They're trying to prove people wrong. They're trying to be like, yo, I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. But the shit they're trying to do is their weaknesses, right? You might can improve on your weakness. If you're a rapper and you're not good at using auto-tune, you can improve a little bit, but you still might not be able to make the auto-tune songs to the quality that you can do the other shit. Like, you can probably do J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar type shit, like, superbly, like, through the fucking roof. But your auto-tune shit, the best is like here. Like, don't try to prove people wrong. Learn your strengths, learn your weaknesses. This goes for everybody. Like, if you're good at mixing rap vocals, not good at mixing country, stop trying to get fucking country people. Do the shit you good at. Learning your strengths and weaknesses can save you a lot of fucking time, right? From wasting time. And I don't want you to waste your time, because your competition is probably out there learning what they're good at. They know what they're bad at, and they're trying to get better at the shit that they good at already. So you got to be able to compete with that. And the third tip that changed my life and might be able to change your life or put you on a better path is, don't make music that you don't like, that you wouldn't even listen to, and that you're not proud to share with other people. All right. And this is very important because I know a lot of people right now, they make music and they're scared to share it with other people. And that's a problem. You're supposed to be a rapper. That's a problem. All right. Because I remember, or you could be shy. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when I first started making music or doing YouTube shit and all this other shit, I didn't want to really share shit with other people because I was a little self conscious and like, yo, what the fuck they gonna think this, and that. But once I started making shit that I like, that I would watch, guess what? I didn't give a fuck. I was like, yo, check this out. I think this is dope. Because chances are, if you think some shit is dope, there's probably somebody out there that thinks the shit is dope as well. But if you feel 50-50 about it, there's people out there that's going to feel nay about it or bad about it. Or they're going to feel 50-50 about it. So just keep that in mind, all right? Make the music that you like. Make the music that you're proud of. Because if you're proud of it, it's going to show in the music, you know? And the fourth tip that changed my life, and it might be able to change yours, is the fact that engineers can only mix what you record. And you can only mix what you record, right? So it comes back to recording, all right? And that's why I put so much emphasis on artists learning how to record better, recording with emotion, getting clean, good takes and shit like that. Because the engineer can only work with what you put in the DAW. You know what I'm saying? So if you record some fucked up vocals, they can only mix fucked up vocals so much. All right. If you sit there and hit the microphone and all that other shit, they can only do so much to clean that up. If you don't put the emotion in the song, they can't put it in there for you. If you're offbeat with the flow and shit, it's only so much they can do to try to put it on beat. And learning that right there, me going to audio school and learning recording people and working with people with recording, it helped me to understand and appreciate the art of recording, right? Why it's so important to put the emotion, the enunciation, the delivery, the timing, all that shit, the tone. It made me appreciate the artist part about it because recording is an art that a lot of people overlook because people are so sold on the templates, the vocal presets and shit, but they're overlooking the art of just recording. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. And the last and final tip that really changed my life and really put shit into perspective for me was learning that the best way to do shit musically is to do the shit that sounds good. Because if it sounds good, it feels good. You can tell if the shit don't sound good. You know, if it don't sound good to you sonically, it's probably not gonna sound good to other people sonically. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, you can EQ your vocals a certain way. It really don't matter how you EQ the vocals, but if it sounds good, it's good. You can compress the vocals. If it sounds good, it's good. If it sounds bad, you'll know it's bad. And that's the thing that like fucks a lot of people up when it comes to making music because they're looking for the secret method. They're looking for the secret cheat code, and it's not one. You know what I'm saying? Sound is subjective. Sound sounds different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hears shit differently, you know? But if it sounds good, it feels good, you know? Because clean vocals means a shitload of things to different people. Crispy vocals means like a shitload of things to different people. You know what I'm saying? Like wet vocals means like a shitload of shit to different people. Sitting in the mix means a lot of different shit to different people depending on who you ask. But all I'm saying is like if it sounds good, it's good. You know what I'm saying? If it feels good, it's good. Like that's what you gotta understand. And shit like that, that changed my life. That put shit in perspective for me because it's like I used to be like y'all. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, yo, I got to get this certain dBs here. I got to have this many LUFs here. I got to cut here, subtractive EQ here, parallel compress here, duck a little bit out here, do this notch filter here. But sometimes I did that shit and the shit didn't sound good. Then I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing that shit. I'm just going out the shit that sounds good. So if I use 3 plugins and this shit sounds good, I'm not going to sit there and force myself to use 5. You know what I'm saying? If I can get a good fucking mix with 5 plugins, I'm not going to use 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna do that shit. So it's like, I just move on the fact that I do what sounds good. I do what feels good, you know? And if you know it's good, it's good. But if you put it out and people aren't fucking with it, then you go back to the drawing board. But until then, like, if you're not consistently getting people telling you, like, yo, I don't really like this, you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell. But listen, those are some tips that really changed my life, that put shit into perspective for me, to allow me to create more, to think freely, to accept myself and become myself more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always trying to improve Sky Jordan. I'm always trying to improve myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get more creative. I'm just trying to be able to be more transparent with y'all. You feel me? I want to be able to help y'all. So that's just what I want to do. I want to put y'all on the right path. I want y'all to become better artists, all that shit. But listen, those are things that changed my life, and hopefully I said something that can make you think, that can help you change yours. So listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy SKY Jordan. I'm out of cool.